Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Do or do not. There is no try.
What's in the box?
If it's a severed head, I'm gonna be very upset.
This is the king of physical media, and I am back with yet another movie toy haul. Maybe I should be the king of movie toys also. I'll work on it. This is going to be a good one, but before I get into that, I have something I need to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's shown me any kind of support over the years. And I honestly appreciate anyone who's ever sent some kind words my way, or hit the like button, or subscribed. I just couldn't have done it without any of you. You guys have pushed me to keep going and continue to pursue my dream, and I sincerely can't thank you enough for that. When I started this channel, all I ever wanted to do was just talk movies. But the relationships that I've gained through YouTube, that's been something that's really special.
Alright, enough of this gooey show of emotion.
Let's dig in and get into this week's pickups. Once again, I collect both vintage and modern movie-related toys. So without further ado, let's begin. These first couple of items aren't really toys, but I wanted to show them off anyway because I thought they were pretty cool. I have these two issues of Cracked magazine. One is called The Great Big Monster issue, and it features many iconic movie monsters. Everyone from Darth Vader to Michael Myers to the Xenomorph from Aliens. The second issue is a action movie issue. You can see caricatures of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, as well as Charles Bronson and Chuck Norris. I'm not a collector of Cracked magazine, but this was just too cool to pass up, being a movie buff that I am.
I like it a lot.
I also got this Star Wars storybook from someone's Scholastic Book Fair. Remember those when we had them in school? I don't know the year of this book because it's in plastic and I really don't want to open it, but it does look vintage to me. And it's always great to pick up some classic Star Wars merchandise. Okay, I also got this 1990s Dick Tracy lunchbox with the thermos inside for just $10. I've been slowly getting into collecting merchandise from this movie recently, just because it's all so colorful and so fun. This was a cool pickup, and it's very rare to come by vintage lunchboxes for such an affordable price.
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
This was another $10 pickup. This is a vintage action figure case for DC Comics superheroes. This was made by Toy Biz. I now have a few action figure cases from different lines. I actually never really had any of them as a kid, but I just find them so cool and retro now that I pick up every one that I find. And this was a must-have as a DC fan.
That makes sense.
Okay, the rest of this video will focus on movie-related action figures. First up, I have this retro Mission Impossible Ethan Hunt figure. This is pretty much mint on card, and it's the Ethan Hunt Fireman figure. Everyone who watches my VHS haul videos knows that I'm a fan of Tom Cruise, and specifically a fan of Mission Impossible. And honestly, I didn't even know that they made figures for this movie back in 1996.
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers!
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I do think it's cool that he comes with a latex disguise mask, much like they use in the actual movie. But this is just not something that I see every day, so I had to pick it up when I found it. Okay, the rest of these figures will be more modern figures. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but in addition to the more movie-accurate and realistic NECA horror figures that I've been collecting, I also collect the Toony Terrors NECA line, which gives these iconic horror characters kind of a cartoonish Scooby-Doo redesign. And I picked up the Nun, or Valak, from The Conjuring 2. This is my favorite Conjuring movie universe character, and these can actually get pretty pricey now if you don't find them in stores, on the secondhand market of course. But I actually found this one for retail, so I was pretty happy about that.
I'd buy that for $1.
If anyone follows me on Instagram, you've probably seen the next couple of pickups, but I'm going to share them here anyway. First up, for the more realistic movie-accurate figures from NECA, I got this Pinhead from Hellraiser. I got it for a really good price. It doesn't have the box, but that's okay. I don't really collect the boxes anyway. I open everything. He still came in the tray with all the accessories, and I just love the detail that NECA puts into their movie figures. And like I said, I'm a little bit late to the game on these, but I'm trying to catch up. Pinhead was a necessary horror movie icon that I needed to have. Interestingly enough, I still don't have two of my favorite horror icons, that being Freddy and Michael Myers. But I'm sure NECA will do some restock soon in stores with Halloween right around the corner. Now I'm going to be moving on to some McFarlane McFarlane figures. I only pretty much purchase NECA or McFarlane for modern figures. They're just my two favorite brands. And I've been enjoying the hell out of McFarlane's Mortal Kombat line. And I got the two most recent additions to that line. I got Cabal and Noob Saibot, and this is the bloody variant, actually. As you can see, I already opened them because I just couldn't wait for this video. I think this Mortal Kombat line is actually very underrated, and I just really appreciate the detail that McFarlane is putting into these characters. Now, if I could just get him to release a repaint of the Johnny Cage figure that everyone seems to be hoarding right now.
Get over here!
Also from McFarlane, I love the DC Multiverse line. And I'm specifically interested lately in the Snyder Cut figures. I showed off my Snyder Cut Darkseid figure in my previous toy haul, and now I have two more characters to add. First up, I have Ezra Miller's Flash, a character I actually hated in the Joss Whedon cut of this movie, but he was actually done justice in the Snyder Cut and I liked him a lot more. I also got the black suit Henry Cavill Superman. They have one with normal colors also, but I definitely wanted the one with the black suit. Henry Cavill is my favorite Superman, and I'm thrilled to have this one in my collection. I'm still searching for the Snyder Cut Batman, Cyborg, Aquaman, and Steppenwolf. And last but certainly not least, I have something that I honestly never thought I'd ever own, just because they are so hard to find. But I finally bit the bullet after finding a decent deal on Amazon, and I bought the NECA movie Ninja Turtles. We have Mikey, Donnie, and my personal favorite, Raph. I did order Leo as well, but for some reason he hasn't arrived yet. Leo! I'm so happy to have these. These were actually holy grails of mine. It remains to be seen if these are actually legit or bootlegs. It honestly could go either way, but it doesn't really bother me either way either. And once I have Leo, I can't wait to set these all up with the Super Shredder, regular Shredder, and Splinter that I already have. I'm honestly a huge Turtles fan. It's like Batman is 1A and Turtles are 1B for me. And I was especially a fan of the cartoon, of course, but even more so the first two live-action movies. So that'll do it for this week's toy haul. Let me know what your favorite pickup was in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Shut up.